until recently, the northwestern Nigerian states of Zamfara, Katsina, Kaduna, and Sokoto were more or less battlefields, due mainly to armed banditry and associated insecurity.
Let's go there, Gama Zamfara.
Fire, kill them. Fire. Finish them.
Thousands of lives and property of people, worth billions of naira, were destroyed by the armed bandits, marauders, cattle rustlers, kidnappers, and other militia groups created by Fulani and Sakai conflict. The armed bandits and other militia groups became warlords in most of the northwestern Nigerian states. The bandits attacked local communities heartlessly and brutally killed, maimed, raped, or kidnapped innocent farmers, petty traders, businessmen, and women who were either in the process of earning their legitimate income for the livelihood of their families, or traveling to other parts of the states or beyond to meet with their loved ones. Hundreds of women were raped by the bandits, and various communities were forced to pay taxes in order to avoid attacks. People were horrified. Their life became miserable and pathetic.
A boy went to the bush to fetch firewood with a wheelbarrow. When the wheelbarrow got deflated, two bandits came to him and said they didn't come to fight, but suddenly shot the boys to death and went and informed the emir about the incident.
This traumatic situation forced thousands of people to migrate from the bandits-infested states to other parts of the country where they feel safe. The economies of the states destroyed or stagnated. Several displaced persons camps, IDPs camps, were established. Education of the children was crippled, and visitors were barred from visiting the states due to the fear of the unknown. Farming, trading activities, and cattle rearing, which are the main occupations of the people in these states, were seriously disrupted. Many farmers could not go to their farms, and cattle rearers migrated to other parts of the country without their cattle due to the fear of being killed or kidnapped by bandits. However, provision of security being one of the most fundamental functions of government anywhere in the world, and with the commitment and determination of President Muhammadu Buhari to ensure the security of lives and property of the citizenry, as well as food security for the nation, he directed the military to ensure that peace, security, and stability are restored in the affected communities, and that farmers and cattle rearers are no longer disturbed by the bandits while carrying their farming and animal rearing activities. In a swift compliance to the presidential directives, the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Tukur Yusuf Buratai, as usual, temporarily relocated to the epicenter of the armed banditry or insurgency activities somewhere between Katsina and Zamfara states, where the Nigerian Army established Army Special Super Camp 4 in Faskari local government area of Katsina State, where the Army troops can easily project force through long-range fighting patrols covering Katsina, Zamfara, Kaduna, Sokoto, and Kebbi states, including Niger State in the north-central Nigeria, to ensure that the bandits are effectively checkmated. Hence, the flag of Exercise Sahel Sanity by the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Tukur Yusuf Buratai, to complement Operation Hadarin Daji, aimed at clearing these states and their neighboring Niger State of these criminals.
Gentlemen, very soon now the Chief of Army Staff is formally unveiling the commencement of Exercise Sahel Sanity. Wake up.
The exercise is the Nigerian Army's response to the escalating security challenges bedeviling some parts of the Northwest and, of course, the North Central geopolitical zones. As you are aware, the worrisome spate of armed banditry, kidnappings, cattle rustling, and other sundry crimes have continued unabated, particularly in Zamfara, Katsina, Sokoto, Kaduna, and Niger states in the past 2 months. This continued intransigence of bandits and terrorist elements have led to wanton destruction of lives and property, with significant disruption in socio-economic activities, especially farming, which is predominantly the occupation of the people in the region. It is against this backdrop that exercise Sahel Sanity is being launched to mitigate the current spate of banditry, kidnapping, cattle rustling, and other activities of criminal elements in Katsina, Zamfara, Sokoto, Kaduna, and Niger states.
Therefore, with the successful launching of Exercise Sahel Sanity, the states hitherto terrorized by bandits, marauders, kidnappers, and cattle rustlers are now increasingly becoming secured, and many bandits, their hideouts and camps have been cleared, as testified by the chairman of Senate and House of Representatives Committees on Army, Senator Ali Ndume and Honorable Abdrazak Namdaz, respectively, when they visited the camp. In their respective speeches at the Army Seychelles Super Camp 4 in Faskari during their visit to the camp, the respective special guests spoke on the level of improvement in security within the affected states and the successes recorded within a short period of time since the exercise began.
I have no cause to panic because farming activities is going on. The successes recorded in terms of arrest, recovery, and other activities is very, very commendable. I am very confident that this issue of banditry in the Northwest is almost now a history under the most difficult situation. I have not changed my position on the funding of the Nigerian Army. And I speak because of what we have seen. You cannot be at war and be budgeting 1% or even less than 1% of 10 trillion in a period of war in a vast country like Nigeria of over 200 million. And you have security challenges in almost 32 states that require the deployment of the Nigerian Army.
The Nigerian Army has recorded a lot of successes. We only want additional and more modern equipment in addition to what is on ground. So that even if government is able to buy certain equipment at the moment, we don't expect them to use it for 10 days and then say it's over. We expect these equipment to also stay for a longer period. Security operations deserve commendation, deserve applause, and we are mobilizing members of the public to come to the aid of the military by giving them information. They should not shield the criminals.
The lawmakers commended the efforts of the Nigerian Army so far and urged for more action to totally crush the criminals. Governors of Katsina, Right Honorable Aminu Bello Masari, that of Zamfara State, Honorable Bello Muhammad Matawallah Maradun, Sokoto, Right Honorable Aminu Waziri Tambol, Kaduna, Malam Nasir Ahmed Erufai, and that of Niger, Abubakar Sani Bello, were all at the Super Camp as special guests of honor to see things for themselves and the conduct of Exercise Sahel Sanity by the Nigerian Army in the region. Here are what they said about the efforts of the Nigerian Army to clear their respective states of the bandits and other criminal elements.
The Army is supposed to be given upload always and every day, because they are always in the bush trying to protect our lives and our property.
The two army staff has done a great, it's quite wonderful that you invited us as political leaders to come and see for ourselves and see this important briefing. I must say that I'm quite impressed what I've seen so far, and the level of understanding of the challenge by the Nigerian Army, as explained by officers who briefed us first and foremost. Most report that Sokoto State in recent weeks and about a month or two has reasonably recorded a lot of more of peace than it was before.
We are very impressed with the achievements of exercise Sanity within 4 or 5 weeks. A lot of successes have been recorded, we have seen, and we have felt and got feedback from communities that live in the areas of operation that security has improved. The levels of banditry have not gone down to zero, but they have been reduced significantly, they have been decimated significantly, and we are very happy with that. And because of that, we are more confident that we are likely to have another bumper harvest by the grace of God, at least in the Middle East.
Personally, I am highly impressed by the super camp. I've had the opportunity to be taken around and to see the operations of the super camp. We also received a full brief of what activities, successes recorded so far. I think this will go a long way towards increasing or improving the confidence level of the communities affected. Like the governor of Kaduna mentioned, we can see already that farming activities are resumed in most of the communities.
Traditional rulers from some of these states also visited the camp, where they were briefed on the exercise to their satisfaction, with recommendations on the efforts by the Nigerian Army to sanitize the region.
Royal salute!
I don't have much to say more than to pray for all our military personnel that Allah to protect them and to uplift them and to see to the end of this insurgencies. May Allah give you more wisdom. We are confident, we are proud of you. What we have seen, the arrangement and what you have revealed to us is highly fantastic.
Our forces are capable of handling any duty, any threat to national unity, including protection of territorial integrity of the territory of Nigeria.
Nigerian Army transformation under Lieutenant General Tukuru Sukurate. Compendium of Army, Nigerian Army transformation, the Burateers. Next, some items include an umbrella, knowing that it is during rainy season now.
Consequently, in order to objectively understand the veracity of the claims of an improvement in the security situation, peace and stability in the region, Standard Voice Television conducted an investigation across the states of the northwestern region. The research revealed that farmers are now busy cultivating their farms without fear or hindrance. Out of curiosity and in line with its principles of rural and developmental journalism, the Standard Voice Television conducted an assessment of the security situation in the region, particularly in the area of agriculture, and spoke to some farmers in an opinion poll within the affected states of Zamfara, Kebbi, Sokoto, Katsina, Kaduna, and the neighboring state of Niger.
I am right away in Bajega district of Anka local government, one of the troubled local governments in terms of security in Zamfara state, where farmers were prevented from carrying out their activities in the past. But today, as you can see from my left, right, back and front, various crops in their farmland, an indication that the security situation has greatly improved in the area.
Sunana Malay Haya Bajega, Anka local government Bajega district. Game da harkar tsaro kamar yadda ni ma bayani, alhamdulillah jami'an tsaron da aka kawo mana Bajega suna aiki kwarai da gaske ba dare ba rana. Don koyaushe yanzu nan ba mamaki muna tsaye wannan ga motocinsu guda biyu uku sun wuce tare da bindigoginsu domin kariyar manoma da dukiyoyinsu.
Ana ce man Zubairu Sani daga Firagirki. Tun da muke muna aiki wanga yankin gaskiya in marece in safiya in rana gaskiya ba mu taɓa hashin aiki ba. Illa dai kawai muna jin abubuwan na faruwa wani gehe gaskiya kuma muna yan uwanmu manoma addu'a kuma muna jajanta musu akan abubuwan da ke faruwa yankunan su. Amma dai munan Bukkoi local government gaskiya a kuma wanga da yankin na kudu maso yamma na Bukkoi gaskiya tsaro yana da sauki sosai. Gaskiya rundunar sojojin Najeriya muna mata addu'a kuma muna mata alsan barka don duk safiya akalla mu nan bata gitta ba za ka ga mota ta gitta so 4 ko so 3.
I am right now standing in front of the palace of His Royal Highness, the Chief of Sabon Birni Government here in Sokoto State, as part of our investigation to assess the security situation of the northwestern states. Let's go into the palace of His Royal Highness to have his view on the current security situation of this town.
Ni sunana Alhaji Isa Muhammad Ba.
Sabon Birni was well known for insecurity. Because we have suffered seriously, there was a day we lost 76 people. Another 30 were killed in a day. Some other days, 2 or 3 people were killed. This is in addition to several others that were kidnapped. But now, thanks to Allah for His intervention, the government of Sokoto State has helped us with soldiers, police, and other security agents which facilitated peaceful coexistence now. About 3 months ago, Sabon Birni was no-go area. Our people, mostly farmers, migrated to other places including Niger Republic, but now they have all come back.
Come to yet another very important place in this Sokoto Zamfara exist. This is a point where you can see from the right hand side, you can go to the capital city of Sokoto. When you go straight, you will go to Shinkafi of Zamfara state. When you take the other side of it, where we are going now is Isa and Baparawa. Isa is part of the area where these banditry activities are taking place. We want to go there and see by ourselves and have an opinion poll about the condition of the current condition of security in the area. Let's go there and see.
To gaskiya ga halin da ake ciki akwai sauki sosai bisa ga kwanukan baya inda an.
There has been a lot of security improvement here. Unlike 3 months ago when we were not sleeping in our houses and we were prevented from going to our farms. But now we are relieved of kidnapping, attacks and killing of our people. The army is working hard here and has helped in curtailing the number of bandits.
Actually, the
situation in Shinkafi local government, it has improved a lot. The reason why I say this, if you can recall 1 year back, you could not even come and stay here in Shinkafi because the terrain of the road is looking somehow. The banditry activities are going on. At any time, you can have these people migrated from this village down to the metropolitan town.
I am currently standing here at the middle of Bulbibori Market, a border market between Katsina State and Zamfara State, so also on the other side, Niger Republic. It could be recalled that this market was recently closed by the Zamfara State government due to the level of insecurity of this area. But today, the situation has changed. Daga kasuwa?
Muna neman abinci.
To amma a can baya na ji an ce rahotanni suna cewa an rufe kasuwar ku.
Bayan za a buɗa ta masha Allah.
To ya yanayin tsaro yake yanzu a wannan yankin naku?
Tsaro Allah gode mun gode ma Allah. Mun gode ma Allah mun gode ma Annabi. Gaskiya Allah ya kawo mu sauki cikin al'amura a baka.
Yanzu kuna bacci sosai?
Bacci ko har tsalle ba ku wani.
Here is Dan Musa, Katsina State, within the troubled areas, trying to assess the security situation here. As you may recall, Katsina State has been one of the bandit-infected areas of the northwestern Nigeria. Now that the Nigerian Army has launched exercise Sahel Sanity, what have members of this community have to say about the security situation in this environment?
Murtala Mati Tudu, abin da ke faruwa barayi ne suka addabe mu sun hana mu zama lafiya dare da rana ba mu da kwanciyar hankali a nan kasar Tudu. Lahi gaskiya zan iya yi. To yanzu dai mu 'yan sintiri muke fama da waɗannan barayi dare da rana ko da wani lokaci in dare mu dawo cikin garinmu mu tsaya bayan gari mu tsara garinmu. To kuma da rana barayin nan idan yan kiwo suka fita sai su kwace musu shanu kuma su kai mana tare da yara, amma rundunar soja kafin ta zo ta aiki mun sha wahala tsakani da Allah. Kiya muna roƙon gwamnati ta taimaka mana, taimakon da muke so jami'an tsaro su zo su fuskance mu ko da wani lokaci, in ba haka ba to tsakani da Allah wannan yankin sai mun tashi mun bashi.
Our investigation also revealed that cattle breeders are now freely moving along with their cattle and other animals within these states without fear of attacks or intimidation.
Welcome to Ufalale, a Fulani settlement which is here in Gwandu, Kebbi state of the northwestern Nigeria. Predominantly the people of this Ruga are Fulani who are carrying their daily activities. As you can see, there are a number of cows, different sheep and other animals here in the Ruga. I'm opportune to speak with one senior elder of this Ruga.
Alhaji Usman Mano Darahaji. Wurin kinmu daga nan local government din Gwandu, yamma ga Gwandu, abinda ya tashi ya kai Dalija, abinda ya kai Ambursa har Zoro da su Godongaji sauransu nan gandun nan ya kunsa wurin nan. To yawan gandun nan yau kasari dai ba ko daya do an nome shi. Burtullan ma namu waɗanda mun kasani da zamanto da daji shahi yake babu su.
The exercise Sahel Sanity has given a big relief and restored the hope and confidence of the communities, particularly the farmers, to feel free and safe in undertaking their agricultural activities. To ensure more confidence among the farming communities, the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Tukur Yusuf Buratai, also directed the deployment of large number of troops who are patrolling and combing the region, giving protection to the farming communities. The Chief of Army Staff also pledged to ensure that communities and farmers are fully protected to carry out successful farming activities during the farming seasons. General Buratai said, the Nigerian Army is committed to protecting the lives and property of all Nigerians with due diligence, honesty, and sincerity.
Well, they are fully supporting the already ongoing Operation Hadarin Daji, which is a joint operation of all the armed forces and the security agencies. This collective effort is making tremendous progress in the area of bringing about normalcy. We had a series of killings, kidnappings, cattle rustling, and of course the threat to prevent the people to go to their farms and farm this season. The security situation, I assure you, is under control. The troops, they are doing very well. I commend them for the efforts they've put in so far, and we are sure that this will be sustained.
In Nigeria, full-blown insecurity started in the Niger Delta and gradually escalated to other parts of the country. Northeastern and northwestern Nigeria suffered serious setback following the emergence of Boko Haram insurgents, cattle rustlers, armed bandits, and kidnappers who have been terrorizing and traumatizing various communities in the regions. And with the presidential directive and the temporary relocation of the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Tukur Yusuf Buratai, as well as the flag of exercise Sahel Sanity, insecurity in the northwestern Nigeria is gradually becoming surmountable. Farming and other socio-economic activities and life are now generally picking up.